Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a flip through of my Shabby Journal. I will link the kit, I will put the link to the digital kit below the video. And I guess now all we have to do is go through it. So the cover, it's a lay flat design. Dahlia taught me how to do it. And it is the 2 signature. But the cover, I put those words down the side. And there was this mannequin. And in the kit, there are 5 dresses that you can cut out and, add a little bling to it or lace or whatever. So there's 5 of them. So what I did was put Velcro on the back so you can change the dress with any of the 5 that are in the journal. So I was pretty proud of that idea. But yeah, there's total of 5 dresses and they can be changed. So it can change the look of your journal a little bit. So let's get to it. And there are, just so you know, there's no miniatures. There is no, what else do I usually do? Just, this is different from my style, even though I use the placemats, but it's still totally different than what my folios are. Made some yo-yos with some cheesecloth and ribbon and dangle. Here's a little cluster, the sewing pattern paper, the word, messy thread, button. Did make some journaling cards. And I did use some, ink on the back to kind of distress it. Another little cluster. And I got out my eyelash trim for the tags and just a piece of paper. I did make 2 master boards, cut one of them into journaling cards and one into tags. And here's just a piece of paper. Do something awesome, because I like to make sure I add a lot of writing space. Even use some washi tape. I did find some pre-printable sewing practice sheets, and this one is like so straight line. So I tucked those down in there. Pretty lady. And I used the die cut spool as the holder for my dangles. And here's another yo-yo. And I do have, I sat here and thought about the dangles. Thought I'd do, the right thing and stagger them. One there, one here, one here, and one here. But I wanted them all up here and kind of messy, So I put them all at the top. Here's another sewing pattern. Here's one of my masterboard tags. Sewing practice sheet. I shrunk that and put it in there. Here's another sewing pattern practice sheet. Curved lines. And this is just a beautiful kit. And the lace, I used different colors. So the lady, and I put her as you know, just a little tuck spot. Sewed some material. And here is a waterfall with a journaling card behind it. And these all raise up. So, put some lace on the down the sides, just a little tuck spot, and I used the little, and this is some pretty paper I got from Dahlia, and I used a little die cut spool to hold just little charms. Okay, pocket with some tags. These are the bottom of my tags for my masterboard. And this is a tag that came with the kit. See, a different color. Some of Missy's writing paper. Because you know, I always make sure there's plenty of writing space. Always. Use some brown paper, little washi. That's pattern paper. Another yo-yo. I love this kit. It's beautiful. Use buttons as my little tabs. And this book has plenty of writing space. Used the spool as a tuck spot, another little dangle. Here is a doily made into a pocket with a cluster and sewing practice sheet. This is some of Missy's paper. Love this kit. Did some stenciling. And here's the center. The pocket die set that I got, I used it and put all these little cards in there. Journaling card, piece of paper. Here's some dangles. Little charms in the center. And here's the envelope that came with the kit. And inside is a little tablet. So that's inside the pocket. I mean the envelope. And outside is one of the dresses on that. Just use that roller cut thing as a little tuck spot. Another little tuck spot. This is 2 rulers, and then I glued the thread at the bottom just to make a tuck spot. Another charm. Some more paper from Dahlia. Cluster. Some of Missy's paper. See, this paper's still rolling on me. It'll flatten out eventually. A little bit of washi. I know, Missy laughs at me how I say it. Another pocket with some tags. Another tuck spot. Tuck spot. Another dangle. Okay, another sewing practice sheet. And this one is turning corners. Another yo-yo cluster. And these are just, like I said before, journaling cards. I inked the back. Sewing pattern paper. That one's the straight lines. See, look how pretty that is. I love this page. Well, I like them all, but this one's my favorite, I think. And she also has, this is non-stop paper crafting, where the kit comes from. And she also has a package of tea stained lace paper. And I got that too, to print on the back, because it's still light enough to where you can even write on it. Another lady has a tuck spot. More fabric, ruffles. Another tuck spot. More buttons as tabs. Tuck. A tuck spot. Fabric ruffle. And a little tablet I made. And this little piece of paper came from my sister. So, and it's just like that. Got some brads there to hold it down, the paper. Another pocket set. And this has the same kind of tablet in it. And here's another dress on Velcro. Another doily with more buttons on Missy's paper. Another yo-yo. That's a double one. She became kind of chunky on me, but it's okay. Another tuck spot. And on this one, on this, I made out of this one right here, I made a little matchbook, and there's a needle inside. That shut, and I just tucked it down in there. Another waterfall journaling card. Another, I used that and put a little cluster thing on there. Here's another sewing pattern, masterboard tag. Sewing pattern, this one is zigzags. Try and get it down in there. There we go. Another dangle. This one's the thick one. It's got a bunch on it. Yo-yo, lady, sewing pattern. I think this one is curvy lines. There's a masterboard journaling card. And here are the last two dresses. And see, the dresses are like, on this one, it was printed like this. And I added the lace and some pearls. And the pink one, I added some lace and a cute little bow. And this is for Missy. She always asks me why I don't put a writing board in. So we have a writing board. And I had to put the tab up a little higher to get around that. So that's why the tab's up higher. But what this is for, let's say, let's get to a busy page. Okay, let's say I wanted to write on this page, and it's got all that under it to where you can't really write. So you put that there, and it flattens it out to where you can write. But that's why it's got a writing board. Okay, it's in there. But let's change the dresses so we can see. We'll look at the dangles real quick first. See, this one has a lot on there. It has a spool, a little button, a little spool, and a bigger spool. This one has blue ribbon. This one just has string, thread. And then we got this one. It's got the scissors, button, and a spool with just that ribbon. And then we got this one. A button, spool with that thread. Lace. And then this one. Yarn, button, and then a spool with that thread. Lace. I keep forgetting what things are today. So, let's change the dress. Let me tie this baby down so it lays a little flatter for us. See, and on this dress, I put some of this on there, and then a pretty ribbon. Bow. So, let's see. We'll go with the pink next. And see, it does change the look of... See, that adds a little more to it. Now we will go with the blue. I really like this idea. I was, all honesty, pretty proud of myself when I thought of it. So we will put these babies back. We'll call this her closet. So that is my So Shabby journal. I am pretty proud of her. And like I told my husband, I was having fun with this because the folios I have down to an art. I mean, I don't even really have to think to make them anymore. And this one I had to think. I had fun, and it's been a while, you know, since I've done a journal because I do so many folios. But I loved it. She's pretty, and she was already sewed before I was even halfway done with her. So, does anybody else call their journal she? But that's my So Shabby Journal, and I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.